Shalom Aleichem. Welcome to our inserted shir about Sefirat HaOmer. It's well known that the second night of Pesach we begin counting the Omer, 49 days from Pesach till Shavuos. The whole goal of leaving Egypt was for the Jews to serve Hashem at Mount Sinai, to accept the Torah. That we find mentioned in Exodus chapter 3, that when you leave Egypt, you will serve Hashem. That's the whole idea. Becoming a nation was to recognize Hashem. But in Egypt, we were in foreign land. Egypt was considered the height of civilization at the time. And as we see today, the greatest nations of civilization are all filled with dishonesty, immorality, idolatries, and every kind of hatred. That's when civilization reaches its highest peak. People all fall to the lowest levels. And that's where we were when we were in Egypt. We were with them. We were surrounded by that culture. What choice did I have? Yeah, that's what everyone says. What choice did I have? I had to follow the crowd. I couldn't not live outside the crowd. So we all fall into problems. We all fall into difficulties. So that in Egypt, the Jews were said to be in the 49th level of impurity. There are 49 levels of purity, 49 levels of impurity. The idea of Sefirat was meant to tell us there's a 50th gate. There's one of hell, the lowest deprivations of humanity, which is what we see today in societies all over the globe. And there's a highest level, a 50th gate of purity, of morality, of honesty, of decency. So we have to get there, but we're in the 49th level of impurity. We're just about to slip into the lowest level possible. So Hashem took us out of Egypt. And he said, you know what? Count each day. Count the Omer, Sefirat HaOmer, counting of the Omer. The 16th day of Nisan, the second night of Pesach, the Jews went out to the fields and cut barley, and they brought a barley sacrifice in the temple. Barley, there's wheat and there's barley. Wheat is more fit for human consumption. Barley was more set aside for animal consumption. So we take our animal consumptions and we bring it as a sacrifice and we start counting. 1, 2, 3, 50, right? We get to the 50th level. Why? Because we have to make every day count. That's what Reb Nosson says in the Kutei Halachos, that we have to learn to make every day count. That's why we count. Count one day. We count a second day. Yeah, the day counts. Now, how many times have we gotten out of bed, jumped up, and accomplished wonderful things during that day? It's happened. It's also happened that we didn't want to get out of bed. And when we did, it was very reluctantly. And when we got out of bed, reluctantly, we went through the motions. The day, I thought, it's wasted till now. Let me waste the rest of the day. That's where Reb Nosson pipes in and says, no. Every day counts. Every hour counts. Every moment counts. What you have to do is take hold of that moment. What you have to do is take hold of that minute. I just now thought I'm not wasting my day. It's not right. So I want to do something good. Well, take hold of yourself. Start doing something good. What's the problem? It can be done. I could study something. I could pray something. I could help another person. There's a lot of ways to do good. And that's what Sefirat HaOmer is all about. Count every day. Make each and every day count. May Hashem help that if we count our days, we could then be like Avram Avinu. Torah says in chapter 24, Avram Zokin Bo Bayomim. Avram was an elder. He came with his days, and Hashem blessed Avram. The Avram Zokin Bo Bayomim. Avram came with all his days. Zoya says he came with every day he accounted for. How many of us could look back and say, I could account for every day of my life? I did something good, right? How can I account for that? But that's what a person could attain. If every day you use for good, that's what Sefirat HaOmer is all about. May Hashem help us that we merit to do good every day, that we merit to see that our days do not go to waste, that our days are profitable, are useful. We contribute to life on the planet. And with that, Hashem will bless us all. Like Avram was blessed with everything, we too shall be blessed with everything. Have a great few weeks of counting the Sefirat HaOmer. Good evening, and I hope you enjoyed the shir. And if you like to shir, please pass it on to others and let them all get interested in Breslov and Rabbi Nachman's teachings. We look forward to hearing from a lot more of you. All the best.